and you'll be part of the new world order.
Schoolboy Q up in here, skirt traffic.
Yo, big. Traffic be crazy around alternate structure site, bro. But when isn't it, though? I mean, they've been building that shit for years now, and it still ain't done, huh? Who's in charge? Is it the city? Is it private equity? Call me a conspiracy guy if you like, but I say somebody making money off that shit and never finished. I ain't pointing no fingers, but there's a lot of Mediterranean-looking motherfuckers around there, you know what I mean? Fucking peace. Back to you, big. Skirt!
Ici, l'intervenant, Schoolboy Q, se qualifie lui-même de conspiracy guy et suggère qu'un chantier de construction interminable et plusieurs en ville sont une façade pour que certaines personnes, donc il dit à l'allure méditerranéenne, s'enrichissent illégalement. Donc il fait référence à tous les promoteurs qui se gavent sur des chantiers de construction qui sont même pas forcément toujours terminés.
Is on the scene with your weather, Mike. What we got?
Well, I'm looking out across the foggy Los Santos. So foggy you can question whether anything is really there. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's all ghosts and memories. No, wait a minute. Fog just cleared. Don't worry. Los Santos is back. Back to you, big boy.
Alors ici, on a quelque chose d'intéressant qui semble anecdotique, mais le bulletin météo de Mike Dean prend une tournure assez philosophique et occulte. Il remet en question la nature de la réalité pendant quelques secondes, suggérant que la ville pourrait n'être qu'une illusion, peuplée de fantômes et de souvenirs. Ça nous rappelle un petit peu le film Paris n'existe pas de Robert Benayoun, en tout cas la thématique. Je vous en ai parlé dans une de mes vidéos. Je trouve ça intéressant. Et sous le couvert de la blague, hein, bien sûr.
Scottish horsemen of the apocalypse.
Donc là, petite référence aux 4 cavaliers de l'Apocalypse, qui est une des chansons dont le mec qui a fait l'album fait la promo. Et un peu plus loin, donc c'est une référence occulte et biblique, hein, et un peu plus loin, il dit You dedicate the album to the children of the night. Who are they? Vous avez dédié l'album aux enfants de la nuit. Qui sont-ils? Ça peut faire référence à la littérature gothique, souvent associée aux vampires et à des créatures occultes.
And here you say you dedicate the album to the children of the night. Who are they?
Hey, I heard these subliminal messages in your video. Is that true?
Alors ici, on a un petit passage qui aborde directement dans le monde du rock une théorie, c'est l'utilisation de messages cachés, subliminaux, et de backmasking, des messages audibles uniquement en inversant la piste. Donc ici, quand ils interrogent le musicien, il s'agit d'un secret de fabrication révélé de manière satirique. Hein, je redis le message. I heard these subliminal messages in your video. Is that true? If you're asking me if I was using backmasking, you have just discovered the secret message. Donc si tu me poses la question du backmasking, etc., tu viens juste de découvrir le message secret. Alors ici, on a toujours ce musicien qui fait une description explicite d'un voyage en enfer et d'une rencontre personnelle avec Satan. Donc je cite le passage: The recent album was a musical trip through hell. I mean, I saw Satan, he didn't like what he saw. In me, he saw darkness. Donc Satan n'a pas aimé ce qu'il a vu en moi, il a vu de la noirceur.
The snakes.
Ici, petit passage intéressant, où il y a une interprétation d'un symbole, le serpent, comme étant une force subconsciente. Je cite le passage: The snake symbolizes kind of a subconscious power force. Le serpent symbolise une sorte de force subconsciente. Ici, on a une mention directe du voodoo et du diable personnel, des thèmes purement occultes. Je relis le passage mentionné. It's like sticking needles in my soul voodoo. Who are you? Are you my personal devil?
An Egyptian miracle process called taxidermy. You and your best friend will always be together.
Ici, on a une publicité qui parodie les secrets des rites anciens égyptiens en qualifiant la taxidermie de miracle égyptien ancien. Donc à travers ce passage, through an ancient Egyptian miracle process called taxidermy.
I bet this radio station is owned by a man. White male conservatives monopolize the media, selecting right-wing blondes to propagate conservatism.
I don't have blonde hair.
Not yet, Amy.
Alors ici, petit passage intéressant, on nous dit qu'un groupe secret, les conservateurs au niveau politique, manipulerait les médias pour atteindre leurs objectifs. Donc il y a notamment ce passage, white male conservatives monopolized the media, selecting right-wing blondes to propagate conservatism. Donc elle dit tout d'abord que elle est sûre que cette radio appartient à un mâle blanc, un homme blanc, et elle dit les hommes blancs conservateurs monopolisent les médias en sélectionnant des blondes qui sont de droite pour propager le conservatisme.
Yeah.
Everything you learned in school is a lie, babe. A lie.
Ici, petit élément intéressant, il dit tout ce que t'as appris à l'école est un mensonge, bébé, un mensonge.
I've discovered out there in the wilds loads of new species that regular science practiced by repressed blokes in laboratories hasn't even known about.
Really?
Really, I have.
Alors, ici, le traducteur automatique traduit pas forcément très bien, mais il dit « I've discovered loads of new species that regular sciences practiced by repressed blokes in laboratories hasn't even know about ». Donc le personnage y prétend que la science officielle ignore ou cache délibérément l'existence de nouvelles espèces animales, ce qui est une forme de secret, enfin de conspiration.
Yeah, big mistake. Never trust a judge or a mental health tribunal. Never.
Donc ici, il dit « Ne croyez jamais un juge, ou ni même un tribunal de santé mentale, pour la santé mentale. » Donc ça dénote une méfiance paranoïaque envers les institutions judiciaires et médicales.
Great city and cast an evil eye on degenerates. And when the imminent nuclear strike occurs, those who put faith into action with sufficiently generous contributions will join me inside the Pastor Richard Salvation statue as we blast into space. Contribute to the Pastor Richard Salvation Statue Fund. Pick up your telephone. Call now 1-866.
Alors ici, on a un passage drôle mais intéressant. Il dit « When the imminent nuclear strike occurs, those who put faith into action will join me inside the Pastor Richard Salvation Statue as we blast it into space. » C'est une description d'un culte de la fin du monde qui prépare une fuite dans l'espace. Ça rappelle un peu l'ordre du temple solaire et le départ vers Uranus, par exemple. Donc qui prépare une fuite pour échapper à un holocauste nucléaire. Un mélange de conspiration et de croyance. Alors, et juste avant, il dit quelque chose d'autre d'intéressant. Il parle de ces villes pleines de dégénérés. Et juste après, il parle de explosion nucléaire.
Gethsemane. Gethsemane. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Amy. I brought you a crystal. Isn't it gorgeous?
I guess so, if you're into shiny glass. I prefer lacy gloves.
Amy, for many thousands of years, my people have been using crystals and gemstones to heal the sick. Take the crystal, and then, when the night is enchanted, and the candles have been blown out, and the wind sings through the branches of the eucalyptus, hold up your arms and sing, all dewy, my sky-sailing pregnant moon, the goddess.
Pregnant moon? What are you talking about, Gethsemane?
Gethsemane.
Sorry, whatever. Do you even have a last name?
My compost coven named me Gethsemane Starhawk Moonraker. Trust me, Amy, I'm quite accustomed to people persecuting us. It's been going on for thousands of years. Native Americans, they studied crystals. The ancient Chinese, Belgians, Superman, they all studied crystals. So why do you view it as so weird? Grab your crystal, hold it tight, and close your eyes. You will be transported back 35,000 years when the temperature of Europe began to drop. The tundra was teeming with animal life, and small groups of hunters followed the free-running reindeer. And there, under the magnolia tree, a woman breastfeeding a baby elk. Do you see it? It's nature.
Ew, gross. You're one of those filthy hippies that thinks breastfeeding in public is okay? Well, it's not. There are bottles and milk at the store. Don't act like a cow. You really remind me of someone, by the way.
See, Amy, you're putting the blinders of society on. We're all the same. I remind you of yourself, of every man and woman.
No, not of them.
They're trying to outlaw nature. If I'm in the park and a nice gentleman comes along, I should be able to breastfeed him. Pretty soon, everything natural will become illegal. It's really depressing. If I died right now, would I get buried by a female priestess in a cave, surrounded by my favorite tools and ornaments? No. There was a time when children were taught about their bodies, about the goddess lady of the mammoths, about the importance of the spiral dance clutching a bison horn under the crescent moon. At the Beatenrod shop where I work, we have classes that teach the importance of eating wild plant shellfish and understanding ancient crop circles.
Oh, I love lobster.
Have you ever tried talking to one? Energy flows from everything, even a tractor. My mother, the moon, taught me how to trace ley lines with your bare feet in the dirt.
Listen, you're very weird, and you smell like patchouli and compost, and I think you might have a shot at a boyfriend if you shaved and got some gel in your hair and put some clothes that fit or something. I mean, please.
Did Joan of Arc shave? I was given this fascinating pamphlet called Caucasian Female Body Hair in American Culture. Amy, I love you like my sister, but honey, you've fallen prey to a sustained marketing assault that began in 1502 to convince women that underarm and leg hair was wrong. There's nothing more natural than this enormous bush I've got growing under each arm. Having hair is natural. What's the deal with Anglo-Saxons? I mean, go to England. The women there don't shave their underarms. It's really quite attractive. You just need to focus your eyes to look for healthy signs and not the signs of socialized barbarism, like shaving or wearing deodorant or birthing in a hospital, rather than the open air like a wolf cub. Remember Brother Romulus and Noble Remus? Wolf-raised.
I find this really interesting. Not really, but I say this because I'm told to. I'll be back on K-Chat after these messages from our sponsors.
Howdy, partner.
Alors ici, on a une interview intéressante de J-Main, qui a des croyances païennes. Donc on a notamment la thématique de guérison par les cristaux, de chant à la déesse lune enceinte, de croyances aux anciens crop circles et aux lignes telluriques. Elle décrit aussi son coven, qui est une assemblée de sorcières avec des baguettes et des dieux cornus. Elle fait mention de la roue de l'année. Alors, est-ce que c'est la rota, vous savez, ce symbole ésotérique de la vie qui tourne. Mention de la roue de l'année et des fêtes solaires, des concepts païens. Donc, vous savez, notamment le passage à l'été, autour du 21 juin, ce que les maçons ont aussi repris, j'ai l'impression, avec les deux Saint-Jean, 21 novembre ou décembre et 21 juin, ce qui prouve que les maçons ont repris des thématiques païennes. Elle parle aussi de la croyance que la lune a un côté obscur et qu'elle peut respirer. Elle décrit une cérémonie du couteau comme une crise spirituelle personnelle. Elle parle aussi, si vous avez remarqué, du fait que la société actuelle veut nous retirer toutes les choses naturelles. Alors ça, je suis assez d'accord. Enfin, en tout cas, c'était le cas jusqu'à maintenant. On va continuer.
Hello, you're on K-Chat. What's your name?
Hey, it's Emmanuel from Front Island. I love the show. Yeah, I want to talk about technology enslaving us. You know that play, In the Future There Will Be Robots? Well, that's a true story. In the future, there will be robots. And I'm going to hack them all. I'll make them say funny things. You know, I can move satellites around with my computer.
Computers are evil. The Luddites of ancient Britain know this. That's why they destroyed the computers that created things faster and more efficient and took their jobs.
Oh, shut up. Computers aren't evil. It's the people that program the computers that are evil. That's a pretty big difference. I'm talking to you through a computer right now. In fact, I am a computer.
Well, anything that can think faster than me is evil. Anything which doesn't dance or sing or cry or wear a smock. You create your own reality. We are like the dust in the wind. We are golden. We've got to get ourselves back to the garden.
Okay. I know who you remind me of. My Aunt Susan. Oh, she was single too.
Ok. Alors, je rappelle que le jeu Vice City date de... Alors, dans ma mémoire, c'est 2002, mais est-ce que la version sur PS2, c'était 2001? Je sais plus, mais c'était il y a 23 ans. Et ça parle de robotisation, ça parle d'intelligence artificielle sans la nommer, puisque elle dit tous ces robots qui prendront notre travail, etc. Lui, il dit la technologie qui voudra nous rendre esclaves, etc. Et on a ce passage qui dit « Computers are evil, the lore of ancient Britain know this, that's why they destroyed the computers. » Donc une théorie comme quoi les anciens Bretons ou les anciens Britanniques auraient détruit les ordinateurs donc dans le passé. Enfin, comme une sorte de... Vous savez, on part du principe que les anciens, nos ancêtres, avaient déjà des technologies et qu'en fait tout est une sorte de cycle perpétuel et qu'on détruit ces technologies puis on redémarre de nouveau, bref. Donc les Bretons, enfin les ancêtres de la Grande-Bretagne avaient détruit les ordinateurs parce qu'ils sont diaboliques.
Friend, there's a lot of evil in the world, but there is also light. And I have been sent to shine a light on all degenerates, philanderers, liberals, and other evildoers, and expose them for what they really are. Don't waste your money on unnecessary and corrupting material possessions. Give it to me. There's only one thing that will save you, a highly fortified structure in the shape of the most powerful thing on the planet, me. Degenerates will ruin this great city. In my wonderful book, I tell of the impending disaster about to befall this planet. Nuclear holocaust, plagues of flying rodents, the seas rising up and turning yellow. It is coming. It is written by me.
Alors ici, on a un ton comique. Donc c'est un télévangéliste qui dit que donc encore une fois, que les villes sont pleines de dégénérés. Alors, il y a parfois des choses intéressantes, bien sûr, mais c'est assez critique envers ce type de religion, puisqu'il dit achetez mon livre, c'est marqué dedans, voilà, il y aura une apocalypse nucléaire, etc., etc. Alors, il dit impending disaster, nuclear holocaust, plagues of flying rodents, the seas rising up and turning yellow. Donc, notamment les mers qui se soulèveront et deviendront jaunes. Flying rodents, je sais plus ce que c'est. Mais voilà, une catastrophe cachée mais imminente, biblique, qui interviendrait.
Sold around the world. He is Valhalla's finest deity and motivational speaker, Thor.
Hi. Hello, Amy. I'm happy to be here. It's been a long journey.
Yeah. Now, I don't know much about you. I mean, I read Beowulf. Well, I didn't, but I read the cover. But, like, you're a Viking, right?
Did the tunic and goatskin boots give you a clue, maybe? I am a Viking, and a Viking that will not only help you unleash the Furies, but unleash yourself. It's in my Thor's Norse Power program.
Okay. I'm a little confused. Well, I'm a lot confused. I was taught in school that Vikings were bloodthirsty and violent.
An elder once told me, you must unlearn what you have learned. Of course, then he died of the Green Plague. There are some Vikings that are a bloodthirsty lot, yes, but no more than anyone else, really. We're a nomadic people, Amy. We have cold fire in our souls. Ye have that fire too, Amy. You've just lost it since you've gotten television. Now, that being said, I'll answer your question. We are mostly non-violent, though many of the Vikings traveled to Scotland. And mind you, anyone who goes there will turn bloodthirsty. You can't understand what the lot are saying. It's all a for, recklin, a boot, dîner. It's enough to make you want to burn a village to the ground. That's why, in my cassette series, I talk about the importance of communication. You see, Amy, men and women live in different worlds. We use different words. A group of men talk about what they've killed, how to start a fire, who has the best long boat. Women want to talk about keeping the communal long hut tidy and their feelings. When I'm raiding a village, I don't need to be talking about feelings. It's time for action.
Great. So is that all there is to being a Viking? Pillaging?
No, lass, no. Pillaging and battle are important, but we admire poetry as well. As long as it's poems about whacking someone in with a double-handed battle axe. What's holding you back, Amy? In Chapter 3 of my book, I talk about listening to the bloodthirsty water spirit. It's really quite important if you want to enter Valhalla.
I think I went there last night. Oh, no, that was Malibu. But it's the same sort of thing. Valhalla was that golf club, wasn't it? So, 1983. But right, what does being a Viking have to do with anything? This is the 20th century. We have electricity, penicillin, jet planes, implants. Well, I don't, but I want some, but I heard the operation is really gross. You live like it's 982 AD or something.
Mind ye tongue, wench, lest I cut it out. Deep down, all of you listening to me say, Thor, yes, I'd like to unleash the Viking within. Maybe you go camping once a year or hunting and wonder why it feels so natural. That's because it is. Too much of this denying your instincts. Men shaving. You know, deep down in the pit of your soul, you wish you could crouch in the grass with flies biting your face, afraid to move for fear of alerting the beasts, covering yourself with yak urine to thwart your smell. Then, a beast draws close. You pounce, bringing your battle axe on its skull. Man and animal at that moment, one and the same in a terrible beauty. Then you drag the carcass back to camp and celebrate by eating its heart. Some people, they only do this once in a lifetime. I do this every day, and so can you. All it takes is some positive thinking. Just attend my Unleash the Norse Within weekend. When you are finished, you will say, I am a god. Nobody can stop me. I crush my enemies and dance on their funeral pyres. This is very helpful for living in suburbia, Amy, and I should know.
Back when we were so innocent.
Really don't understand how.
Oh, it's very helpful. Maybe a neighbor is tossing his leaf clippings on your lawn, or looking at your woman, or harboring desires regarding your longboat. You enslave his children, set his house on fire, he shall not bother you again.
It must be nice to have you as a neighbor, not.
I live in no place longer than needed to fulfill my goals, taking slaves, valuables, and food. Goal setting is very important, Amy, not just in football.
You're very weird and creeping me out a bit, but whatever. No weirder than anything else. So, what do you think of Vice City?
Ah, I like it very much. Your women here are prepared for battle. They are large, not like those scrawny things to the north. A woman who eats well provides for her man. You cannot set sail for robbing and pillaging on an empty stomach. It's like the story of the parson's wife and the troll.
I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
Great Carl Erson, ye mainlanders have no historical perspective. Read the runes. It's all right there. Talk to a grandparent. But no, he cast people out like rubbish. Wisdom is not to be treated so lightly. When my father grew old, I sat with him day and night, absorbing his wisdom, learning about the demons and where the wickedness resides in men's hearts. Then as his time grew near, I built a large pyre, burnt him and his wife while communing with Odin's spirit.
Careful, Musty Pines is a sponsor of the show. Oh, Grody, what are you doing?
I'm just adjusting myself, she-devil. Wearing these animal hides does get a bit itchy.
Okay. You never answered my question. What do you think of Vice City?
Your land and people have a lot in common with mine. You see, we too fled our homes due to lack of food, overpopulation, and the bitter cold. And, mind ye, darting out to raid passing ships is fine, but we needed a new land to have our way with. Granted, we roll and sail to an area, land in force, and burn down a local monastery or village, whereas you come in, destroy all the creatures, and sell plastic versions of them. You did a fine job pillaging these lands, but you should have done something about Canada.
Wait a minute there, Buster. My mother's half Canadian.
Oh, what are you going to do, wench? Sweep the ice furiously at me? Ha! Socialized medicine? Nah, you did it all wrong. You should have continued to the north and finished things off. I talk about this in me motivational learning tapes. That, and beware the magpie. 'Tis the devil. Evil reigneth when darkness falls.
Are you married? You seem like a tough character to live with.
Ok, je vais arrêter ici. Vous avez remarqué que il parle du Canada. C'est con, vous les Américains, vous auriez dû poursuivre jusqu'au nord, jusqu'au Canada. Et ça correspond un peu aux plans initiaux de Trump, enfin il y a quelques mois. C'est ça qui est drôle. On sait que dans son entourage, il y a eu des gens du Ku Klux Klan et d'autres gens très conservateurs. Bref, ici, l'interview entière de Thor, le mec s'appelle Thor, comme dans la divinité scandinave germanique. Donc entièrement consacré à la mythologie nordique. Alors, désolé pour les sous-titres automatiques, hein, mais vous comprenez la plupart de ce qui est dit. Il parle notamment un moment d'écouter l'esprit sanguinaire de l'eau, listening to the bloodthirsty water spirit. Il décrit aussi des rites funéraires païens, built a large pyre, burned him and his wife while communing with Odin's spirit, l'esprit d'Odin, et il mentionne aussi des démons. Il parle aussi d'une histoire de sorcière sur un balai, hein, climb on top of the stove, set astride a sweeping broom. Il mentionne la peste noire et l'impossibilité d'être sage-femme pour une fée. Il donne un avertissement superstitieux. Beware the magpie is the devil. Méfiez-vous de la pie, c'est le diable. C'est marrant parce qu'il dit ça juste après avoir parlé que les Américains devraient continuer leur expansion vers le Canada. Et après il dit méfiez-vous de la pie, donc la pie voleuse, hein, c'est le diable. Alors je sais pas qui ça pourrait désigner aujourd'hui, mais... il évoque aussi des trolls, un esprit éclos d'un œuf de coq et d'autres contes mystérieux. Rigolo. Alors je vais essayer de vous retrouver un autre passage qui est intéressant aussi. Alors ouais, c'était sur une autre radio, VCPR, dans Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. Ça parle de nouvel ordre mondial. Je vous mets les sous-titres automatiques. C'est parti.
Next is New World Order, international news that takes you around the world and reaffirms you should stick to the safety of your planned subdivision. I love Florida. It's a gift to America. This is VCPR.
This is New World Order. I'm your host, Dwayne Thorne. I'm an American. Are you? If not, you don't deserve to own a radio. If, like me, you don't want a passport and consider Los Santos far too full of exotic people, this is the show for you. Too many shows have started up with no respect for politic persuasion, no understanding that a real man doesn't need to see the world to have an opinion on it, and certainly doesn't need to meet foreigners to know they are up to no good.
The world is a beautiful place. Let's make sure it stays that way.
By controlling it properly.
But how do we do that?
Well, first, by one-sided diatribes on the airwaves, but also by remembering a lot of things aren't American, and that's sad. Here, children grow up happy, go to overfunded public schools where they can't pray, play ball in the street, then have a lemonade and some heavy petting. But the storybook childhood isn't so for millions of people in third world countries, like Europe. Bryce Parker, our special correspondent, has this special report on child prostitution in the Far East.
Notre île était celle d'un conte de fées, peuplé de...
Hello, Bryce.
Hello, Dwayne, Thailand. From Temple to TNA. Many come to Bangkok to do just that. But in a crisis that is growing, according to experts on the subject, like me, more than 1 million young boys and girls are engaged in commercial sexual activity.
How much?
For as little as $1, anyone traveling here can have teen girls.
Wow, that's terrible.
Yes, inflation. Dwayne, I traded a $20 radio with a village man for his 2 daughters. And what lovely daughters they were. Pouty lips, bronze skin, tight bodies, just beginning to develop breasts. They clearly had a hunger for love. There's a saying in Thailand, eat the fruit as it ripens. It tastes better.
This, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, this is a special New World Order investigation into the terrors of the Far East. Bryce, would it be possible to have 2 virgins pull me around in a rickshaw naked while I taught them about what democracy could do for them?
Yes, I could sort that out.
Excellent. Bryce Parker reporting from Thailand. Coming up, do cigarettes make you a cowboy? Millions of Chinese think so. We'll talk to Redwood Tobacco CEO Ken Silverman, but first, let's take some calls. Hello.
Yeah, Dwayne, man, hell, you got a great show. I wanted to ask, what's the deal with the $1 bill?
What do you mean?
Well, there's an eyeball on top of a pyramid, and it says, Anuit Coptis. Hell, if that eyeball don't creep me out enough.
It's Latin, I think.
Well, they should keep foreign languages off of
Donc là, il parle de Anuit Coeptis qui est marqué sur le dollar américain, donc la pyramide.
Languages I don't understand on signs, or people speaking funny. It's un-American.
What do you do?
I'm a customs and immigration official, but what are you gonna do about the Latin menace?
Probably go to commercial messages. Oh, I can't. This is public radio. Well, let's have a pledge drive or something.
You cheap asshole! You don't care about me. You turn me on when you like it, and you don't take care of me when it matters. It's only $125. Come on! You don't even have to come with me.
Shh, Michelle. I'll make that slick little failed circus clown pay. That's Michelle Montanius on her own personal pledge drive. And I'm doing the same for free radio in your area. This radio is free. And unless you pay for it, right now, it won't be much longer. Explain that if you can.
Thanks! It's a disgrace having to beg for money. It's the 80s! And your only moral purpose is your own happiness, no matter what the cost to others. I've been abroad and I know what it's like. And let me tell you, the food's no good, the bathrooms stink, and the money don't work. India is in the news again. Streets riddled with elephant dung and snake charmers, food that gives you gas, an unhealthy respect for the cow, and a caste system that nobody understands. Chuck Summers is in New Delhi.
Thanks, Dwayne. Despite its name, the city is nothing like a deli, except the food is old and the coffee tastes like armpit. India is an ancient culture, and it shows. Sweaty hordes of yogi folk waft about chanting Om, and giving that smug look that comes with inappropriate stretching in public. I learned quickly not to show your teeth when at the monkey temples. It makes the monkeys angry. But I didn't come here to get in feces fights. I've got a little Brazilian waiter I do that with on Friday nights back at home, and my wife is out playing bridge. These cocky contortionists aren't just a threat to our convenience stores back in America. There's a bigger threat looming on the horizon. The food. Dwayne, I've been here for 24 hours and I can tell you, Indian food is pureed terrorism, resulting in gut-wrenching ass explosions that make you feel like you're shitting fire. My trip began in Calcutta, where oh no, not again. Ah!
There you have it. News from the front line. No matter how painful. That's what you get from New World Order. Abroad, as it really is. Dirty, smelly, and desperate for handouts from the greatest nation on Earth. That's the truth. Now, if you're scared of people with different colored skin, or a different belief system than you, it doesn't mean you're small-minded. It means you've understood that there is right and there is wrong, whatever the liberals and the government try to tell you. When you're facing the final judgment, try telling the real Supreme Court that you thought everyone was made equal. You'll get laughed out of court. It's a club, listeners. Anyone can join as long as they pay. But if they choose not to, they better live with the consequences. Let's take a caller. You're on New World Order. What's your problem with abroad?
Hey.
Yes.
Dwayne?
Yes?
Yeah, I want to talk about that Buddha guy.
Okay.
Man, I love that Buddha guy. I'm all about the little fat bastard. I can tell you what, that's some fucking hot shit enlightenment. I tell you what, boy, you sit under a tree, you're getting all the way to nirvana hot shit.
Okay, what's your point?
My wife, she says, Thornton, what you doing under that tree? And you know what I say? I'm minding my own fucking business, you damn bitch. You should get some fucking enlightenment. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to eat. I like to eat. Sit perfectly and digest. I got that book, From Enlightenment to the Outhouse, in 10 easy meals. It's good. Chicken fried steak, a bit of hog, biscuits and gravy, some greens, grits, gator, immigrants, cheese.
This isn't a cooking show.
I know that, bud. Give me a fucking break. How are you, Mr. High and fucking mighty with your big city ideas? Man, you come down my way and I will fuck you up, boy. Fuck you up proper.
That's what fancy foreign religions will do to you, listeners. Thanks to my religion, I am a peace-loving, God-fearing American. And I'll kill or maim anyone who says otherwise, or has an alternate view of the afterlife. Once you have figured out the meaning of the universe, you can do whatever you want. Kiflon. Talking of consequences, let's find out how American investment has saved this rainforest community in Ecuador. John Sickerman has this report. John.
Ecuador. I don't know where I am on the map, but wherever it is, it's high up and I feel sick. This place is driving me mad. But inside this crazy country burns the heart of a capitalist nation, as I learned recently when I met Pedro Anuncion, who is with us now. Pedro.
Hello, John, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. You have helped many people with your investments. This awful virgin rainforest was holding my people back. They had no way to develop. Now, thanks to your country's brave investment, we have stripped back the forest and built a factory that enriches uranium, lead, mercury, coca.
That's beautiful. Is the factory beautiful?
I lose my place in the script. America is #1. You have brought so many jobs and helped make a proud people self-sufficient. I hope one day to meet this woman, Bonnie Knight. I love your American TV and your zebra candy bars and a sugar cereal with marshmallows in the shape of axe and Kama Sutra position.
So the people own the factory?
One of them does, yes.
Who?
Me. Like I said, John, thank you. If you ever need something, you let me know. I got some rebel fighters who fuck people up for you. I got women who can suck the silver off the trade tables of my private jet. I got great blow, man. Listen, baby, you need someone killed? You come to Tío Pedro. You and me, we like hermanos now.
Notre île était celle d'un conte de fées, peuplée de rois, de reines et de...
As you can see, the people are very excited here in Ecuador with the changes we have brought about to this community.
Fantastic! Even a racist like me can be made to feel good by a story as heartwarming as that. See, foreigners, you see, our way works. Let's head to the phones. Hello, you're on New World Order. What's your point?
Oh, yeah, this is Michelle calling from the Midwest.
Hello, Michelle.
Hi, Dwayne. I'm a big fan of the show. Listen, I've been listening to it for years and never gone abroad. Oh, no, I just want to thank you. You saved my life and my virginity.
Thanks, Michelle.
Because if I'd gone abroad, I probably would have been murdered or raped or worse. I just get scared just thinking about it. You saved my life, and I've been saving myself for you, Dwayne. I love you. I'm ready for you. I'm a woman. Oh, take me. Oh, jeez.
How old are you, Michelle?
I'm 47, but I'm clean, and I'm ready, and I make such a great potato casserole. We could just lie in it on the bed.
Okay, next caller. Who's on the phones? Nope. No one. Let's go to another news segment. Heinrich Havelock is on the ground in Quadibam and Quadibim in buttfuck nowhere in Venezuela. Heinrich.
Yeah, thanks, Dwayne. Heinrich Havelock here with Chief Brown. Tell me how the free market has helped you, Chief.
Call me Phil.
Okay, so, Phil, how is life as an indigenous chief?
Well, as you can see, there's not much forest left here, thanks to the great chainsaw the Americans left us. Whereas before my people lived in equality and harmony with nature, now I am the boss man. I get to sleep with all the women of my tribe, while husbands must pretend to like me and let me win at golf.
That's great.
Now we build condos, chain stores, mega churches. Soon todas las turistas come and see me sleep with all the women from around the world. Me have grande carro. Me have thunder. I am knight of road. I have big schlong.
Heinrich, can I interrupt for a second?
Shut up with you grass skirt-wearing Stroback.
So, let me get this straight. You mean this guy was a savage and now has got a real sense of morality?
Yeah, he's gone from a system of stagnating equality to one of progress to ruthless competition.
That is magnificent! And you'll have more time down there if this pledge drive doesn't get cooking. It may be a while before we wire you some more money. Thank you, Heinrich. That's all we have time for. Catch us next time on New World Order. Remember, love your country. Don't question politicians, especially when they have a winning smile and great hair. And you'll be part of the New World Order.
Ok, intéressant. Parce que j'ai cru un moment que l'émission New World Order de Dwayne Townsend, c'était critique, mais non, c'était bien ma première impression quand je vous avais fait une vidéo il y a 7-8 ans qui relevait des passages conspirationnistes dans GTA. Donc, on a un nouvel ordre mondial qui, donc, selon cette radio est raciste, peu tolérant envers les autres peuples. Ils ont une vision, on va dire, coloniale des choses. Ce qui est intéressant aussi, c'est que leur correspondant en Amérique du Sud, c'est un Allemand. Ça pourrait faire référence à certaines choses qui sont dites notamment dans Ces hommes qui venaient du Brésil, hein, le film de 78, mais aussi Marathon Man. Enfin, vous voyez de quoi ça peut parler. Et ce que j'ai relevé d'intéressant, je fais ça de mémoire, hein, parce qu'il a parlé assez longtemps, je vous ai mis d'assez longs extraits. Il a dit Kiflom à un moment. Ce qui, pour moi, enfin, si vous connaissez le jeu, veut dire que c'est un scientologue qui parle. puisque je vous avais dit, donc dans GTA 5, j'avais fait une vidéo il y a plus de 8 ans, et quand il passe devant la Scientologie en bus, c'est un bâtiment qu'on reconnaît, puisque je crois que c'est le Celebrity Center à Los Angeles, Hollywood.
Voici maintenant le centre Epsilon. Je conseille à tous les routes de se couvrir la tête pour leur propre sécurité. Si vous rêvez de rencontrer une véritable star, sachez que ce bâtiment en est rempli. N'hésitez pas à suivre une initiation, ça a changé ma vie. Kiflom.
Qui existe en vrai, et dans le jeu, quand le quart de touriste passe devant, elle dit, voilà, c'est... alors, elle les appelle pas les scientologues, bien sûr. Elle dit, c'est ceux qui disent Kiflom. Donc, ceux qui vénèrent, enfin, qui disent Kiflom dans le jeu, ce sont des scientologues. Alors, ce qui est très intéressant dans ce passage humoristique, c'est que finalement, les créateurs du jeu GTA, implicitement, nous disent que derrière le nouvel ordre mondial, il y a entre autres la scientologie, ce qui est très intéressant. Et dans mes investigations, j'avais quand même relevé que ils affichaient souvent comme, entre autres symboles, la pyramide. Ils aiment bien les pyramides. Et c'est vrai que nouvel ordre mondial, on a eu souvent des liens avec cette pyramide, avec l'œil qui voit tout. Quand vous observez la ville de GTA V, vous avez un bâtiment aussi au-dessus duquel est marqué Knights Templar Hotel. C'est un hôtel, donc chevalier templier. Et finalement, ils nous décrivent ce nouvel ordre mondial comme étant strict, raciste, avec une vue d'esprit très fermée par rapport aux étrangers, etc. Donc je trouve que cette perspective est intéressante, puisque ceux qui font le jeu GTA, donc Rockstar Games et 2K Entertainment, ça fait maintenant des années qu'ils mettent au début de chaque jeu, ce jeu a été composé par une équipe multiculturelle, de toute préférence sexuelle, de toute race, etc. Donc ça fait longtemps qu'ils affichent cette inclusivité contre le racisme et tout. Donc, intéressant, parce que selon eux, qui utilisent les jeux vidéo pour distiller là aussi des vérités, comme je vous le dis dans une autre vidéo, on vous dira certaines vérités dans les fictions, et on vous mentira dans les news. On a ici les créateurs de GTA qui sont à fond dans l'inclusion, et GTA 6, le prochain, devrait être à fond là-dedans aussi, et le multiculturalisme, etc. Et pour eux, le nouvel ordre mondial, c'est pas du tout, pour ceux qui avaient un doute jusqu'ici, enfin, on essaye de continuer à investiguer, mais le nouvel ordre mondial, c'est pas du tout les dégénérés, etc., qui cherchent à tout mélanger. Non, c'est celles qui veulent maintenir l'ordre. C'est plutôt le côté un peu, pas totalitaire, mais l'ordre, quoi. L'ordre établi. Donc, est-ce que c'est plutôt ce qu'il y avait avant, et que finalement, ce sont les forces du chaos qui sont là aujourd'hui, qui essayent d'introduire de force un petit peu cette inclusivité obligatoire, tout ça. Là, je parle de façon schématique, je dis pas si je suis pour ou contre telle chose, mais j'essaie de... Donc, très intéressant. Là, on a un nouvel ordre mondial qui est finalement monolithique, un peu totalitaire, raciste, etc. Très intéressant. Donc, ça pourrait nous faire penser à qui, finalement? À des gens comme Trump, à des gens comme Bush, etc. C'est-à-dire cette nouvelle droite qui fait alliance avec une certaine extrême droite, bien que j'ai pas l'impression qu'il y ait trop ce terme aux États-Unis, mais on avait bien des gens du Ku Klux Klan derrière Trump, peut-être derrière Bush fils aussi, et un État très raciste qui n'hésite pas à faire la guerre à des pays arabes, etc., en trouvant des bullshit raisons et en leur piquant leur pétrole. Donc, ça serait plutôt ça, le nouvel ordre mondial des Américains. C'est-à-dire l'ordre établi, peut-être aussi le complexe militaro-industriel, etc. J'espère que ça vous aura intéressé, et dans la prochaine partie, on fera toute la suite, c'est-à-dire tous les dialogues de radio dans d'autres GTA et aussi dans GTA V, Weasel News, etc.
Fact that in the ancient text of the Sumerians, they talk about the Anunnaki, lizard beings that descend from the sky. This is in Mesopotamia, which is modern-day Iraq. All those wars over there start to make sense now, huh? It's not about oil. It's about lizard people hiding among us. Here's what I know. You're a searcher. You seek truth. We won't be tricked. I'm leading a rebellion of the stupid people. A goddamn rebellion, man. A real one, because we're the last hope. For mankind, I mean. The smart people, the geniuses, they've already been taken.
Choppers? Man, that ain't normal private security guards. Yeah, you're right. I have it on good authority that they're actually a lizard army who've taken human form to do the bidding of the New World Order. I hope you can flip this thing fast, because I don't want to see those reptile buddies of yours ever again.
The Aztecas. It's just a name. Is he Illuminati as well? Anunnaki? Huh? One of the lizard people? You reptilian motherfucker!
I didn't want it to come to this.
Yes, you did!
It's about the dark antimatter of money and how the banks and politicians have been corrupted by the Illuminati in a totally different way to the way you imagine. Red alert, people! Banks aren't just about lending you money so you are a slave to the system. They actually enslave you by capturing your DNA at the very moment you open your account and then use that DNA to build a replicant of you that lives in the same house as the one you live in, only in cyberspace. And
is a secret fraternity controlling world leaders. Who really runs American banks? And the secret scheme behind the penny in your pocket. These are some of the incredible truths revealed today on Conspire. With me, your host, John Smith, which of course is not my real name, as we show you who and what really runs your world. I've also got an amazing report into the reality behind game shows and how they were used to fight communism, and a look into how the electric car was, in fact, invented before the internal combustion engine, way back in 1890. It's going to be another great show if they don't take me off the air. I fought big business. I've attacked media conglomerates and liberal elites. I'm the man they're too frightened to speak to. I'm John Smith, and they do not, I repeat, not know who I am. So...
This is New World Order. I'm your host, Dwayne Thorne. I'm an American. Are you? If not, you don't deserve to own a radio. If, like me, you don't want a passport and consider Los Santos far too full of, exotic people, this is the show for you. Too many shows have started up with no respect for politic persuasion, no understanding that a real man doesn't need to see the world to have an opinion on it, and certainly doesn't need to meet foreigners to know they are up to no good.
The world is a beautiful place. Let's make sure it stays that way.
By controlling it properly.
By their security consultant. Private army to the New World Order.
My back's gone,
the folks waging outsourced shadow wars in 20 countries around the globe and recently cleared to operate on U.S. soil.
This is the Epsilon Center. Anyone with red hair, please cover it for your own safety. If you really want to meet a famous celebrity, this place is packed full of them. Take an introductory course. It changed my life. Kifla!
President Joe H. Lawton probably snorts rows of the stuff with his father and grandfather. These are some serious Illuminatis, along with lots of other people. And who gives a rat's ass about the space station? What are they doing up there? Growing genetically modified wheatgrass in space and having taxpayer-funded zero-G swinger parties? All paid for by borrowing money from mega banks? The mega bank occupation is here. There's a bank and a drugstore on every corner, so you can get indebted for life by borrowing money.
I'm a legitimate businessman now, sister. I'm a CEO and investor. I'm a Illuminati. I'm a fucking moron, nigga. You a phony fuck.
Thinks I'm paranoid, But he's wrong. And that's the thing. Smart people, the most brilliant people, like Philip Trevor, whatever, they don't get it. They don't get it, and that's the point. Big science and big pharma, that's how the whole house of cards works. They've tricked the clever people into actually believing their nonsense. It's the genius of the thing. Get the clever people and the stupid people will follow. Right? Right?
I know you done went all Illuminati and shit, you know what I'm saying, leaving the street niggas in the back, but damn, man, way to keep a nigga down, my nigga. I mean, thank you, I guess.
No city in America has felt the painful effects of the war on terror like Liberty City.
I'm scared to go out in the street. I'm scared to go on the subway. You never know where they're going to strike next. Sometimes I even get scared on the toilet. Weasel News always has those sounds that scare the shit out of me. Ah, there's one again. I don't do that.
Government intelligence sources who happen to own stock in defense contracting companies believe that 9 in 10 terrorists find Liberty City the most desirable target in the country. Watch out, people. Outside a methadone clinic in Port Tudor, Mike Whiteley, Weasel News.